Hey gang, here we are again, trying this. Of course everything crashed. Didn't crash, it just needed a restart. Okay, here we go. Hey LR. Let's get this back in order. I hope. We've got a serious problem here. Fingers crossed, legs crossed, arms crossed. If you could twist your body into a cross, please do so. Oh, no, the swamp. What did I include in or around the swamp? I don't know, not much really. I think trees. We can look. We can look. But first we need to know that this works. This better not be a thing that's permanent, because if it's a permanent, yeah. Okay, come on, game. Yay! Sorry. I know it's not a thing that I should be getting worked up about, but yay! I guess it is a thing I should be getting worked up about. Where are these things? What are they lined up with? They're not really lined up with anything. Let's make them line up with the end of this stuff. So there we go. Now I have my camera working. You know what? Enough of that. I've had enough of that. Okay. Now I want that too. And oh, I left copies. Haha. There we go. We're off to the races. Not really. It's not really a race. But we're off to something. Now I'm not going to do this the same as I did it the other day, the other way. Even though I want the same thing, the same result. Almost. This is gonna... I'm gonna basically double it every time, so I'm not here for the rest of my life. Come on. I'm gonna have to turn my mouse down. I don't know, that's a lot of pressure on me. I don't know, what is like a 1070 or 1060 go for? Because my Titans are not Titan, like you can't buy my Titans anymore. They're Titan X Maxwell chipsets. Not Titan X Pascal chipsets. So that's why when I talk about them, I talk about them in relation to, say, the 1080s. But a 1070 or a 1060 will sure do it, I'm sure. A single one, too. But you gotta remember, I am also rendering video with my Titan right now. Okay, so each of these needs a little bit of correction. So let's not screw this up in the first go. Let's go in here. I noticed right away that this needs to go up. That's not up. This needs to go up too, but it's easier to tell how far up this needs. That's not up. Ooh, this is stressful. Yeah, I think a lot. See, I think the thing is, I think you really need a good gaming CPU. It's the people that make this park slow. Yeah, that's what I started with, was 2 GTX 770s. When I built this computer. Oops. So yeah, 1070, 1060. Okay, so what we want to do is we want to revert back to the original. Right? So I want to take this and delete that. Then I want to take this. Whoops, and not delete it like that. There we go. Nope. There we go. Right? Oh, that better work. I better not have screwed everything up. It is still in the middle. Supposedly. It's not. It's not in the middle. Oh, crap. We've got creep. Oh, crap. We've got creep. At least the adjustment is in the right direction. Well, yeah, but you know, I'll tell you something though, like I lent my card to somebody who plays a lot of Eve and Fallout. And their video card went. It was like an ATI something. And I was like, okay, well, I'll let you use my Titan. And it was like, wow, the difference is incredible. But then he bought a 1050 Ti to replace it. This isn't gonna work. Oh well. If I'm having to do all these adjustments, get it to fit, not gonna work. Circles won't match. I'll have to make 2 circles before I can actually hit. So when that card went, I lent him this, one of these Titans. I wasn't rendering video at the time, so it was no big deal. And there's a hole in it. And yeah, so he's running the 1050 now, and it's like you can't tell the difference between a 1050 and a Titan X from the previous generation, visually and for gameplay. Now I'm gonna say, whoops. I'm gonna say Planet Coaster's a little more demanding than any of those, but the idea is the same. Wow, there's just like a sliver of a hole there. Maybe that's fine. But yeah, like I said, the 1050 Ti was indistinguishable from mine. I don't know, but I've been babbling along, and getting it all wrong. If that's anything. Okay, let's fix this now. Whoops. I did that wrong. Okay, so this for some reason wants to be over there. That's fine. I need this and this to be on a different angle, actually. They need to be like this. That should work better. I hope. Yeah. Yeah. Not messing with it now. Now I have it right. There we go. So this is the top of an arch. And I'm going to build this one top of an arch, and we're going to copy it all the way down. And then inside those arches, we're going to take the peak of this arch And we're gonna put... you'll see. You'll see. It'll be good. And I know this is better because all these are staying in the same place. Hey, Roblox. Is there an inspiration? Not really. Like just the way the insides of classical train stations looked. It's the only really inspiration. They had a lot of tile, a lot of arches. So no specific picture or anything I can say, hey, go look here. Not this time. Because I feel as though that makes things more difficult. In a way. Okay, let's start fixing this. I don't know which one's going to be left, but it doesn't really matter. So after the last stream, I went and I made lunch. And I had last night when I went grocery shopping, I bought this tray of like store brand macaroni and cheese. I was like, oh, this should be interesting. So I was like, yeah, I'm having this for lunch today. I think it was, so you put it in the oven and you cook it for like 25 minutes. And I think I had the best macaroni and cheese I've ever had in my life. It was just awesome. It was so good that I think I want macaroni and cheese after I'm done this. But I can't do that. I can't do that. That would be ridiculous. I'd have to go buy more. Oh, and I actually can't because they're closed. But, it was delicious. It was awesome. And that's all I can think about right now. Is macaroni and cheese. And I'm not talking Kraft Dinner. That's not macaroni and cheese. That's Kraft Dinner. Huh. Whoa, there's like a tiny discrepancy here. No ketchup. Ketchup on Kraft Dinner? Yeah. Ketchup on this macaroni and cheese? No. Hey, Jay. See, the thing I find with Kraft Dinner is like, okay, one bite. I don't put ketchup on it to begin with. I'll take a bite and I'm like, good. It's good. I'll take another bite and it'll be like, yeah. Well, that's not as good. That's just not quite as good. And then you take another bite and it's like, yeah. Okay, I'm gonna have to put a little bit of ketchup on this. We're gonna have to fix this. And that's how Kraft Dinner goes. But this stuff, no. It's like, I would not put ketchup on this. Well, Kraft Dinner's a Canadian thing? KD is Canadian? I did not know that. Oh, that... Well, see? What you don't know, that notch is in a different place. Okay. Now, is that the right... Meaning, do I need to go any further? Oh, okay, it's just craft macaroni and cheese. Okay. That's what craft wants you to believe. Sorry. I sound insane, like conspiracy theorist. I'm not. Really, I'm not. Don't let anybody tell you any different. Okay, so we need to... What do we need? Why are we here? Deal. I need to take these. I need to build these all into one little magical piece. And we built circle. Yay! Yay, circle. It's all on the same grid as this? No. No, this is one thing and this is another thing. It wasn't all on the same grid. No, I built a bunch of different buildings, built them together, and then just took them apart into scenery again, and then put them back together into one building. Hey, Nathan! How's it going? Have I muted you? No. I have not muted you. I started making it, but it was the wrong angle. So I had to rebuild it. So, let's now figure out what we need to do with this. I need to, well, this is how you make round things, so I'm sure there's a lot of different things you could build. Like this. Have you missed a lot? You missed this? And of course, you missed the pumpkin tree. And don't tell me pumpkins don't grow on trees. Did you miss... You missed... Spider Cave? You probably missed the Spider Cave. Yeah, if that's the case, yep, you've missed a lot. Sorry. Okay. We've had a busy day. Okay, I wanna... What am I doing? I did the wrong thing. I need to edit this. Yeah, pumpkin trees on the workshop if anybody wants a pumpkin tree. Look at that. What I've made is a circle. That circle is crooked. But luckily, circles can change their orientation. Okay, so this first one, I need to actually... These need to be on the deal. If that makes any sense. They need to be on the edge of the... The circle's made out of, whoops. Circle's made out of these. Small wooden bracket number 4. In multiple colors. Okay, I'm gonna take out every second one of these. Okay. Now I need to extract, and we need to combine. What are you sorry for? Don't be sorry. Be happy that you're here now. Doesn't want to let me. Oh, yeah, okay, bye train. There we go. Now, yeah, we're done with that. Okay, so I think what I need to do, and you'll notice I say I think what I need to do because I don't know what I need to do. I'm making this up as I go. That needs to go away. And that needs to go away. We need ourselves one of these. Okay. Now the reason I took those all out is so that I could tell what was what. And I would be able to just go down and put these all the way down. How did I get those two things I just deleted? That were lined up here, here, and here with the edge of the things? Those two things I just deleted there? Did you see that pin back? Those were the original pieces of the circle. The two sides. I basically had the two sides and I made a building with a post in the middle. And I just turned it around and made new ones and new ones and new ones and new ones until there was a circle. But don't worry. Circle number 1 is done. Okay, so there's circle number 1. There's the first set of arches in this train station thingamajig. Thingamajig? Whatchamacallit we're building. Okay, so now what I need is I need, believe it or not, I need an arched piece to run throughout here. And that sounds, just watch how crazy this is about to get. Because this is about to get crazy, I tell you. We're going to move this out of the way. Circle, we may need you. You are our friend, Circle. So now, let's get back in here. And we're going to build another piece. And again, I'm going to use the pieces to measure. So I'll know exactly how big the circle will be. Yeah. Here, I'm like, where do I go now? I'm not even in building yet. Okay, night Nathan. Glad you could drop by. You know where to find me. And don't forget to go check out the pumpkin tree on the workshop. Okay. I think they probably, yeah, they would have expected it. People there are much more skilled at doing this. But when they build something, they have certain constraints that they have to fall within. Like, they're not going to be putting out 4,000 part buildings. That's just not going to happen. Because they build stuff to work in everybody's park. I build stuff to work on my video cards. Hey, Lucid. I think that's a big difference. Okay, so I want this again. But now, let's see. I'm going to angle it down. Angle it down. Lift it up here. And then we will angle it across. Okay? That's the first one. So now we're going to change our axis. And we're going to move this up to here. That's our second. Now, I'm going to take this, go back to relative axis, and turn it all the way around. But this I'm going to have to manually place. Now, back to world axis, and slide it down. That thing went down the wrong way. Okay. We'll take these and we will change the color to the gray color. And then we have a cluster of things. It will not move on the correct axis of the world. Yay, cluster of things. I don't have a bad cough. I just have something tickling my throat right now. Okay, those are there. Now, okay, I can get them to do what I want now, I think. There we go. I had it on world axis, so I need to turn these around. I need to move them. Now, think about the arch we want to build. It's not a huge arch. It's a small arch, but it's not as big as the whole thing. So that'll build a circle that big. And it's gonna go in this, inside this edge. I think I need it to be a bit bigger. I think I'm gonna put it here. Line it up. Like that. Okay, now what I'm gonna do, because that now is in between here and here, so it should be easy for me to... Is it? I don't know. I can't tell. I can't tell. I guess I can tell. All I need to do is take a copy of it like I've got. Yes, it is. It's perfect. It's unbelievably perfect. For any different, we'd have to... Oh, okay. Yeah. I'm an idiot. I'm an idiot sometimes. Sometimes just... Whoa, look at that. What were the chances of that? Pretty bad, I would say. I was hoping it was right in the middle, but it wasn't. So I have to actually realign this now. Because if I don't have these the right way... Oh, you know what? It doesn't matter. What? Oh, I get it. I get it. Okay, so let me just go get... Hey, Dean. Okay, I need this. We can't put it there. That's a place that we can't put it. We need to put it here. Oh crap. Is that right? 1, 2, 1, 2. Okay, that's right. That's right. Now, I need to take these. And I need to take these. Whoops. Alright, you guys go. We're going to take these. And we're going to pull them out here. Now remember, we don't need a full circle here. We're just making a little bit of a circle. So I need to split these off. So, circle building. Again, we're building a lot of circles today. I need this, and I need this, and I need to spin them onto their sides. Oops, I actually need them, not copies of them. And then we can just put these right in the middle. Is that in the middle? Not in the middle. That in the middle. That's not in the middle. That in the middle. It's right in the middle. Not in the middle. Not even straight. Oh, that's even worse. Okay, that looks pretty straight. That looks pretty straight. Well, that looks like it's in the middle. That looks like it's in the middle. So we got ourselves this building. Let's make another one. And there should be no jolting changes here because I am just using like single copies. Whoops. Okay, night, Nathan. I hope you enjoyed your holidays, and maybe we'll see you tomorrow in tomorrow's stream. Tomorrow in tomorrow's stream. Something like that. I don't know how it works. I'll be here. Maybe. Possibly. I think that was crook. Oh. Every once in a while I go to press Control X and I press Control Z. Night, Nathan. Okay, I hope, is that big enough? That's big enough, isn't it? It must be big enough. Let's go one more. Okay, so we're gonna pretend that's big enough. It's big enough. How can we be sure it's big enough? I know how we can sure it's big enough. Let's build a new building. Oh, actually, we don't need to build a new building. It's big enough. Just big enough. But it's big enough. It actually might be one too big. Let's get rid of that. Big enough. Now, okay. I never know which one I'm gonna end up with left. And there's always the possibility that I'll accidentally delete the last one. I think this is the last one. Is that the last one? That might be the last one. Okay, so now. Now what? Now what? Now the insanity begins. Okay, so now that this is one thing. Oh, it's not one thing yet. I gotta join all these together. How do I do that? And then what I need to do is edit this. I need to choose these and these. And I need to turn them this way. I think that's right. Oops. Now, circle friend, you can come in here. And you know what? You're just a copy of my circle friend, so I'm gonna just take you. Put you down there. Pretty bad aim, eh? Let's take this up. Let's take this up. About right, eh? Don't think we're gonna get any closer than this. I will be playing this on Halloween. Okay, so now I'm gonna pull this up, and we're gonna try to get it. Oh, I've got a problem now. Okay, how can I solve that problem? I don't need to solve. Do I need to solve that problem? Yeah, I do need to solve that problem. Okay, I need a building. Our building today will just be this. Welcome to the building. Now, I need another one of these. Now, most of this is just for measurement. That should roughly line up with that building, right? Let's see. We can always move this building around. Oh, that would be perfect. That's like the perfect building. Welcome to the building. Okay, so you just sit there. We might need you later. Now, what I need to do here is, because this is our magic circle. Is it? Yes, it is. It's our magic circle. This is getting confusing, isn't it? Lucky you guys know what's going on. I'll let you know if I need some help. So let's delete all that. Let's delete all that and that and that. Okay. I need to line these things up with those leftover pieces. What? Okay, so yes, okay, I understand now. I can make it better. I can really make it better. Let's make it better. These are misaligned because we flipped them from the other direction. So what I need to do here is move them so they're realigned. Which I would say would be, because the center isn't the center anymore. I have to guess it, which is gonna suck if I get it wrong. I think that's right. I guess we'll find out. Nope. Whoops. We need to move that tiny bit that away. And then we need to turn the whole thing like that. Okay, I think we got it. I think we're good here. So now I need to go back in and I need to edit it again. This time we need to make sure that, like, basically we're gonna move it, and it needs to go up. So it needs to go up a bit. Okay, so now let's move it again. That's probably about, no, it needs to go up a bit more. Just a tiny bit more. Probably right about there. Those pieces are about at the same level when they disappear. Same when we go over here. Perfect. Okay, so that's the right level. Now I need to go into this again, and I need to edit it. And that needs to be moved to there. That needs to be moved to there. I need to disconnect that from the building. I need to disconnect. Oh no, I don't. Well, I do. I have some concerns about the centering of this. I do. I have to. Okay. So yeah, we're going to... That wasn't the original plan. The original plan would have been to take this and turn it around after I had moved them. But I think I'm going to take these off. I'm going to go into this building. I'm going to delete this and delete this. Then we're going to take this. All these. And all these. Not that. Oh, and that. What are you doing there? Why are you still there? He's got to go. And we're going to join these together. Now we have the second center. Those are just pieces I missed deleting. Okay, so we're done. So now what I need to do is I need to run duplication machine on all this. The duplication machine. I gotta basically copy this over and over and over and over and over and over again. Okay, let's get to this thing's level. We can like see what's going on. Oh shit. I mean, oh darn. Yeah, more of a ceiling. Because the roofing is gonna have to cover the big mess that's on the other side of this. This is just what you're gonna see when you're inside the train station, or the inside the cover of the train. The train. I don't know what they call that part. Hey, Stormflux, how you doing? I don't know what they call that part of a train station. Okay. Do this again. Got it. I got it. The canopy. It would be like a canopy. Platforms. It's a covered platform. You're absolutely right. That's exactly what we would call it too. Okay, so now what we need to do is fix the first one. And, gotta do our magic. Ideally, it would be one of the in the middle that I had left over. But I never know what's going to happen. That would be the first one. Usually ends up being the first one. I think this is it. Yeah, that's it. So we don't want to get rid of that. Okay, so now, these are all separate building. Oh, come on. Thank you. So now I can get rid of this. I can get rid of this. I can get rid of this. We only have one piece to worry about now. Well, we don't. There's many, many, many little pieces here to worry about. But let me do all the worrying. Wow, this is really going to multiply the pieces. I might have to, if I put this on the workshop, I might have to submit this as two separate things. The platform and the station. Okay, so that we're going to add this together. Now it's all one thing, and we're going to do exactly the same thing again. Of course, now it's not going to work. Oh yeah, it is. Oh yeah, awesome. If you're not wasting polygons, stay home. Okay, so what I'm going to do, just to make this work for me, is I am going to... What am I going to do? Can't go into this one. Oh, I guess you could create the yellow brick road. Okay, let's try it. This is going to overlap. And we're going to have to figure out how to deal with that. So, I have some overlap on this side. If I edit it and I just go like that. Oops. Hey, Gaming Emerald. The game was $60, but right now it's on sale on Steam for like 30, like that's $60 Canadian, by the way. Right now Planet Coaster is on sale, Canadian, for $33. I think it's on sale because of the spooky pack is like considered Halloween, or you know, that type of thing. $25 US, yeah. It's definitely would be one of the best deals on Steam. Okay, so where's the other piece that overlaps? Okay, there's another. No, I want to edit this piece. Come on, you gotta be kidding me. There's pieces overlapping here, eh? There we go. I was like, but it's not gonna let me choose them. I'm guessing our overlap is here. Huh? There's our overlap. Now I'm gonna say this is nuts, but I'm also gonna say this is gonna work awesome. Edit this all out. Now, I would say just the fact that Planet Coaster has 155,000 workshop items is probably just screams success right there. Okay, I really hope this works. So what I'm going to do now, I'm going to take this amazing wheel building that we built. I'm gonna sort of turn it this way. I'm actually going to make it, see if I can have it fit before I go and start messing with it. Uh-oh. 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 Oh, okay. Okay, never mind. That's about lined up. I just don't want it to make it hard to navigate, you know? Hard to move. Oh, wait a minute. I did check out your channel. It was quite a while ago, though. Wow. That's all I have to say is wow. And we're gonna take that. We're gonna take it to over here. We're gonna flip it up. Now, like I said, there's going to have to be some type of other roof over this building, or this isn't going to work. Okay, now that we've got that there, I need to pick another one of these. Actually, you know what? Let's take this. Oh, no. You know what? Let's go get a new one. Yeah. We'll go get a new one just for this. Okay, that should give us a pretty well. That should be centered. Let's just put it like way up there so we can go and delete it afterwards. So that's a different building now. This is all one building. Okay, so let's edit that. Remove that. Multi-select. Add that together. New building. We may be able to delete a lot of this thing. Not a lot of it, but... What? Oh. Really? Well, I should not have done that. Okay. New building will be back soon. Let's get rid of these floaty parts. We don't need those anymore. Might as well prepare the old building. It's not that old. It's like less than 2 hours old. Don't call it old. Porcupine building. Okay, Emerald. Thanks for dropping by. When you need me again, you know where to find me. Okay, so you can see those little things poking through, right? So it's like you need them evenly poking through on both sides before we move this up. And there we go. That is centered that way. Looks pretty damn centered the other way, too. Okay, so where there's going to have to be some little tweaks. But yes, the inside of our station is going to look like this, I think. So far, so good. Yes, but I bet you your subway station would probably fit on the workshop. Whereas this, I don't think, by the time I'm done, if I want to put it on the workshop, it's going to have to go up in multiple pieces. I'm just customizing this here because I don't want to do it. I don't want to do it. I just don't want to do it. Less than 10 million pieces. I don't know what it's going to be, even after I finish this. Oh, there's got to be an easier way to do this. I think I was deleting another one earlier. I was. I'm almost starting to believe this is crooked. It is. Oh, no. Okay, so we're moving this thing here, this magic little thing, into here. There's not enough undos in this game, you know, for the amount of, for the what doing for the amount that doing does. There's not enough undos. Does that make any sense at all? Okay. Just to go a little that way. Make sure this time we line it up properly. Don't line it up properly, won't work. Okay, we've got an edge in there. We've got an edge in there. That's exactly what we want. We've got nothing sticking out anywhere that it shouldn't be sticking out. But there's still something weird here. Why are these? No, they're not. It's a perspective thing. Okay, never mind. I got it. I got it. We're good here. We're good. Am I a veteran coaster builder? I wouldn't say I'm a veteran coaster builder. I've built a couple dozen coasters, but that... Whoops. I can't even figure out which buttons to click. But that doesn't mean a thing, really. I'm a world builder. The middle bulges out? Like, you mean like that? It's supposed to bulge out, yeah. That's what we're doing. Okay. Yeah, I didn't really know if it would fit as well until I got the second one out. On the outside, it definitely has a bit of an armadillo look. That is not something we're going to be able to see. That outside will be inside. And this inside is what everybody will see. Hey, microburst. No, what? Oh, we've got a problem. We've got a problem. It's just starting to occur now. Should I worry about it? Basically what it means, this problem we're having. Whoops. Is that this needs to be either moved a tiny bit this way, or it needs to be turned a tiny bit that way. But you know what? I ain't turning it. No way. Uh-oh. I screwed it up even more of doing that. So we're gonna just leave it screwed up a little bit. Because, you know, we are dealing with thousands of pieces here. For this part of the building, I think. Hey, Sean. Were you counting? Okay, that's fine. Now, are they poking through here? They are, a little tiny bit. Now they're not poking through there anymore. Well, then I hate to say, this probably isn't going up on the workshop. I'm liking it the way it's going, though. I am really liking it. This is basically what I pictured in my mind, except maybe what I'll be doing is in the entrance and exit I might change up the pattern a bit. Like I might pull those ones out and do something different on them. Well, yeah, I guess I could... Oh, you know what? I could share it as a platform, covered platform. But otherwise, you're going to have to get it with the park. That'll be the only way. But we're going to find out in a minute. Because we don't know how many parts there are. Maybe everything's good. Maybe everything's good. Okay, I'm liking this. I'm really liking this so far. I'm questioning some of the color choices I made. But hey, too late now, isn't it? What? What? I missed it. Okay. There it is. It's 8 sections long. It's got 15,529 pieces. Oops! Okay, that's fine. I'm just perfectly fine with it. Okay, all those pieces are back. We're going to take these. We're going to bury them in the ground. They're all going to be separate buildings of 1,495 pieces. Plus the other one pieces. So what I guess I could do is like do groups of 3, 2 groups of 3 and a group of 2. But you know what? I don't think it matters. I don't think it matters. It doesn't need to be 1 building. It could be 8 buildings. It could be 52 buildings. It could be 8 buildings with 52 pieces in it each. It could be 52 buildings with 8 pieces in it each. It would still be the same thing. It just is not. It's so overly complex. It's not going to be able to go in the workshop. That's the big thing here. But I really think it turned out exactly as I imagined. It really did. This was what my brain saw. I even have like little patterns drawn on a piece of paper. Go make these brown, make these green. This was going to be brown and green, and this was going to be white and green. But it's awesome. I am so happy with it. So what I'm going to be doing next time is we're going to be building a roof over this, and that might be a separate building. And then we're going to build a front to it. The front is basically going to be like the front will be a miniature version of this. Not a miniature version, but a different version of this. Because as you can imagine, with 15,000 pieces and this thing in the front of that with another, you know, thousands of pieces, it would be like a nightmare station. But basically, I'm going to go with a peaked center, 2 things on the sides, just 2 wide. The peak center is going to be 3 wide. There'll be 3 arched entrances. They will be park entrances. You'll go in. The things on the side are just basically going to allow me to put like a Looney Balloons and a maybe a burger shop or something there. And then there'll be like, I don't know if I'm going to build big open archways across 2 areas. There'll be an entrance and an exit. I think I might have to fake it. We might need an entrance exit and an entrance exit, which isn't really anything. So that's what that's going to be. But I'm really happy with the way this turned out, and we're going to be able to somehow, I almost wish I chose duller colors, grayer colors. But it does look it's like it's worn tiles in a way. Like they are kind of dark but wood grained. I'll get over the wood grain. Everybody get over the wood grain. But then, so you're not going to be able to see any of this. This will all be covered in a proper roof. Let's actually try to imagine what that would look like for a moment. I'm going to get back in here and I'm going to build off the grid on this thing. And though it might be brick, red brick inside, it's going to be crypt stone on the outside. So I'm gonna put this here, and then I'm gonna change to this, and then I'm gonna put one here, and I'm gonna put one here. So basically, all I'm doing is shifting that building in a bit. It's still an even number. Yeah, it's still an even number. So we'll have to build an end for this. I screwed that up now, didn't I? You can tell because it's halfway through. I screwed it up immediately. You know why? Because I'm just a screw up. The only way to learn. You don't screw it up. You'll never learn that was a way that you could have done it wrong. So, then I'm going to go for crypt roof. And I think this is the 1 meter. So this is just the covered platform is all this is. But now it doesn't look so stupid. Well, it does if you look inside like that. You know, yeah, in a perfect game, we would build wooden structure to hold... No, we wouldn't. We wouldn't. We would cover it all, and nobody would ever see any of it. This is the way it's going to be. We'll take little tunnels through. We'll figure out all that. We will build little decorative arches everywhere. It's going to be beautiful. It's going to be like nothing you've ever seen before. Except if you've been to a real train station that looked like this. I know that suddenly looks like a barn on the inside. It looks like a great big stone barn. But once we have the building on the front, that's the other thing I'm realizing now. The building's even going to be shorter than this. So we're going to have to really build really nice end pieces for this. But right now, I'm going to take my magical circles. A magical half circle. I'm going to move it out of the way. And I'm going to leave this here today. Staring down the... Well, we'll have to figure out what to do with these. I think I'm just going to move them into the floor. But, yeah, I think it's going to be awesome. Now that I'm at 15,000 pieces for one building, it's probably at 16,000 by now, I'm going to also think about doing the flooring in some extravagant, crazy tiling. But the only way you're going to be able to get this is if you download this park. Because it's going to be way too big. Way too big for anything. So I'm going to leave this here, and we're going to pick this up tomorrow, 6 p.m. Central Standard Time. Same as always. Same place. I'll meet you all at this train station, okay? And we'll see what we can do. And yeah. And until then, I'm Gameface. This was Planet Coaster. If you liked it, click the button, and don't forget to subscribe. I'd like to thank you so much for watching. I will see you next time.